Building a website is one thing, but getting online visitors to actually visit your website is another matter. The way to get relevant traffic to your website is to do the so-called search engine optimization, or SEO. Let me first talk a bit about how search engines work so that you get the basics needed to understand how to optimize your website for the search engines. The number of websites on the internet is in the millions. Most people find things on the internet using search engines, such as Google. When you search for something in Google, you will first see a results page with lots of websites that Google thinks are relevant to your search query. On the top, just underneath the search box, there is a number indicating how many websites Google found that thinks are relevant to your search query. Then there are some Google shopping listings. Here is another section where companies can pay Google to place their websites as ads, and sometimes here will also be a Google Maps listing. Further down is the main part, the selection of websites that are most likely to contain what you are looking for, and you'll notice that you can click down there for more. Over 90% of people that use Google only click on the results on the first page, and 63% only click on the top 3 or so results. This is why optimizing your website for search engines, also called doing SEO, is so important. As you now know, if your website isn't showing up towards the top 3 results or so, and it isn't even on the first page, it will be very hard for users to find it. So for an example, let's search cashmere clothing. Here we got a large amount of website results. These results don't show up here just randomly. The way websites show up in this list is determined by something that is called Pagerank. Every website has a ranking for certain search terms or keywords, but it's not enough to stuff your website with particular keywords to get a good ranking. It would just be too easy that way. Modern search engines look at your website's keywords, but they then rank your site's relevance on the number and quality of links to it from other websites. Keywords on your page let Google to understand what your site is about. Links to your site, also called backlinks, determine how much Google trusts your site to be relevant. There are 2 corresponding components to SEO. One relates to the keywords on your site, and another one to backlinks. The first one is called on-site or on-page SEO. This is where you ensure that your site is full of keywords that are relevant to what your site is about. So for example, if you're selling cashmere clothing, you want to make sure your relevant keywords are on your site. For example, cashmere, clothing, cashmere jumpers, cashmere sweaters, cashmere knitwear, and so on. The second component is called off-site SEO or off-page SEO. This is where you work to create backlinks to your website that originate from other websites. Links to your site can often appear naturally. That is when your content is interesting for others and they naturally link to it. You can also boost backlinks yourself by writing articles for other websites, taking part in discussions in various forums, and more. It is important to understand that the more popular and reputable the website that links back to you is, the more effect that backlink is going to have on your search result ranking. Good SEO takes time, so the sooner you start, the sooner you move up the results ladder. To learn more about SEO, keep watching this video series.